Very good evening, all. Thanks for joining the session. The continuation part of shell scripting series, we are going to discuss about module number 4, conditional statements. So we have 4 topics here: if else, if elif else, test using comparison operators, and file test operator. So these are the main concepts we are going to learn in this class. So you can take the first example here. If so, if else, and if elif else. So these are the conditions in when we will be using in the real-time environment. Suppose if is a checks like a count is greater than, if it is a true, it print the message. So in that particular condition, so we will be using the if condition. So generally, if syntax is, so bash means the Linux command. Okay. If square bracket condition, after that semicolon, then F5. That means you have to stop it. So between this line also, you can put any statements. Like you have to print statements like that, you can use it. Let's take an example. I'm writing one script. Shebang. So count is 10. Count is 10. Suppose if the count is 10 means I'm writing a condition. If square bracket, the condition dollar count hyphen GT greater than 5 space closing bracket semicolon, then you need to print the value. The count is greater than 5. Suppose I can write the value echo count is greater than 5. This message will print. Now stop the message. So my question is, now this value will print or not? Now this value will print or not? The count value is a 10. Now the condition is we return the count greater than 5. So if it is true, the value will print the message. So my question is, this script will execute either true or false. If it is a true, the message will execute. Otherwise, message will not execute. So will it be execute or not execute? That means this message will print or not print. That is a question. Anyone can answer.
It will print, sir.
It will print, right?
It will print.
It will print because definitely the value 10, it is greater than 5. Okay. So the value 10 is bigger than value of 5. So that is the reason. So now I'm going to create one condition if condition dot sh. I'll put this information, whatever the script we have written. This is the bash script, and escape, save and quit. Sh if condition. Now the value will be written here. Suppose I'm going to modify the value. It's a -10. Escape, save and quit. Now I'm entering here. The value will not print. The value will not print. So the condition, it is not satisfied. So that's why the value is not print. Okay. So we'll take one real-time scenario, just one real-time scenario for this particular if. So the scenario is real-time example or maybe usage. So use it in monitor script to alert if the disk space cross the threshold. So disk space means what? This is the disk space. Suppose here 222 GB is there, right now 13 GB is only free. Suppose our server C drive space is 100 GB. If it is crossed 80 GB, so I want an alert. In this case, we will use the if condition in that scenario. Understood? So let's take a small bash script. So disk space $df disk space command. So if it is the print value $5, and this is by default, it is available in the percentage. So now we are giving the condition if disk space is greater than 80%, then echo disk usage is above 80%. Suppose the value will be keep on monitor and it checks that if the value is used more than 80%, then this value will print, then alert will get trigger. So let me explain. Let me explain what is this. Disk space $, this all entire thing. What is meaning of DF? DF / means display disk space usage for the root file system, that is called df space forward slash. Df space forward slash means display disk usage for the root file system. So basically, this particular command, it will pointing to, actually this pointing to df space, right? It will pointing to, there is a file system name called slash dev slash sda1. So you remember the day one class in Linux, file architecture, the directory architecture explained in the root directory. We have a dev is available. The dev, it is called, it's a disk space, the where actual the volume it resides. Suppose, look at here, cd forward slash, I'm in the root, cd dev, if you type ls, here you will get a sda. Okay, sda it will come. So from that, okay, so from here, the values will get stored generally. So depends on the operating system, it pointing to the virtual drive, and space will get, will display. So when I type df, this is the space it will show, df space forward slash, when it will show that the current usage is a 30%. Now clear screen. Now I'm going back to this. What is the remaining? awk nr hyphen nr equals to 2, the print file. So what do you mean that? nr equals to, that means filter the second line, filter the second line and print the fifth column for use in the percentage. Use in the percentage is the disk usage, percentage is example 59. So now I'm going here, df space forward slash. Okay, what do you mean that in this concept? Listen carefully. nr equals to 2. That means filter the second line. This is the second line. And print the fifth column. Column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4, and column 5. This is the value, which is the disk usage in the percentage. Suppose 30%, it will display. That's the meaning of it. Then next, SCD, yes, forward slash, percentile, forward slash, forward slash. That means removes the percentage symbol from the usage value and leaving just number, leaving just number. That is the meaning of here. So the final result will be showing this much value. That is the condition here. Suppose if the disk utilization is greater than 80%, then it will display it. So guys, are you ready to execute this program? Are you ready to execute this shell script? Yeah. So next, I'm going to copy this value and take this vim df condition dot sh, insert, paste, escape. What is the mistake here? Anyone tell me? Bin bash you are not taking. Bin bash is must. Escape, save and quit. We can run this program. Now the value is not written. May I know what is the reason? May I know what is the
Not
reason?
greater than 80.
Not greater than 80. So right now is the utilization is the 30%. So then shall we change this condition? What value we can put? I can put greater than 29. Let's understand for the concept 30 is there. So I need to give the lesser value this. So disk usage is above 80%. So why 80% is showing this? Actually above 30%, right? Why it is showing is 80%? Where is the mistake is? Tell me.
That is just a string.
Just like it is a print value, the if condition print value, we need to change to 30. Okay. Then escape. Sorry, not 30, 29. Okay. Escape, save and quit. So the disk usage is about 29%. So current utilization is 30%. So this is the way the condition we will write, and those values will be reporting to the monitoring servers. So based on your conditions, we will be writing the shell script like this. So coming to this line, if condition disk space is greater than what are the value you can provide, that condition you can provide, then you have to print the value and closing the statement, closing the block. So this is the way the script will be writing here. So any questions? Okay, next concept.
What is with
If else, we will take this concept now. If else, the next concept is if else. So this if else syntax is, okay, if else syntax is what? If square bracket, in this put condition semicolon, then put the true statement, okay, then else put the false statement, then stop it. So this is one more example. We will write it. So let's take an example. I'll take the same example here. I'll modify. What is that? Count is 10. If count is greater than 5, okay, which count is greater than 5, then echo the count is greater than 5, the message will be displayed. So otherwise, we can put the value, okay? Else statement we can provide. We can put the false statement. So what we can provide here? Count is not greater than 5. The count is not greater than 5. This condition will works. So let's take this, go here and clear screen. Vim if else dot sh. So escape sh if, so sorry. So count is greater than 5. So because the value you have provided 10, suppose the count I'll make it 4, then escape, save and quit. Count is not greater than 5. So if else, this is the difference. If only true values will print, only one statement will print. If otherwise, it will not print the value. If you want to print the both true and false, okay, yes or no, so you can use if else condition. If else condition. You got my question? Any other questions, please? So when this scenario we will use in the real-time usage, the same condition, real-time example for this scenario. Suppose I'm planning to install Docker. I'm planning to install Docker. So I'm writing a condition if square bracket hyphen x slash usr slash bin slash docker. Then echo docker already installed. So that means the connection will failed. So that means the script will stop here. Suppose if this file is not there, so then you'll go for else statement, echo will printing the value, installing Docker. Now we need to provide the command sudo apt install docker.io. Provide y. Why we are providing the y here? Getting the sudo apt install docker.io space y. Fi, stop the statement. Now I'm taking here, take the script, vim if else -docker.sh, press insert, paste here. Is there any problem? Can you please check? Something is missing.
Double quotes are missing on first echo.
Yes. Now is it clear? See, the installing Docker reading package. So maybe I was not given a proper the command and lengthy line. So then it will get failed. So generally it will be installed by using the script. It will check that if it is not there, it will install. So this type of conditions will help in real-time environment. We want to install some packages, some software. So then in this case, I can use that if else condition. Okay, if it is there, no problem, it will skip. If it is not there, we can give the commands to install or create or delete. Whatever the action you want to do, you can please provide that one. This will help to manual works. So clear screen. Then last condition. So if else, the next one is if elif else. So what is the condition? What is the syntax? This is the syntax, guys. If condition 1, then it will print the statement 1. So if it is not satisfied, elif condition, then statement 2. Even that is not there, go to else, statement 3 will get print. So this is the way the print value will get executed. If elif else. So let's take we have a students. The students marks greater than 90. it's a grade A people. Greater than 75 will be marked as a B grade. So maybe below C, I'll be considered as a grade C. So that is my condition. So how I'll write this example, you can see here. So Binbash marks 75, one of the student. So now what is the grade for him? So based on the value satisfaction, the value will get print. So let's take this script and vim if hyphen else if and else dot sh insert and paste scenario and escape, save and quit. Now sh if hyphen elif. Now it's a grade B. Obviously, suppose I'm going to change. It's a 95 marks. So escape, save and quit and enter and run the script. So he's a grade A like that. So now I will give a small scenario. Can you please write down? So I'll give you 2 minutes of time. So for service health status, service is active, service inactive, service is unknown. Okay, these are the three conditions. Can you please take it and write for this example? Service is active, inactive, unknown. So service is active means service is started. Service is stopped means inactive. Maybe server is stopped means service status is unknown. So in these three conditions, please write it. Okay. So now time is 8:48. We'll back by 8:50. So anyone is completed? మీరు ఎవరైనా రాసారా, స్క్రిప్ట్ రాసారా? Okay, so let's talk about it. System TTL status NGINX.
You are not sharing your screen.
Sorry. Okay. Thank you. You can look at here. Suppose system CTL status NGNX. Service is not there. Okay. Service is not there. Okay. Let me create a script. Let me create a script. The same condition. Same this condition. I'll take it. Real-time example. So obviously we will give the bin bash. So the condition 1. So before condition, we need to put one status. Status equals to dollar. Here I'll write system CTL is active NGINX. So that is a status. Is active Nginx. So if condition dollar status equals to space active closing bracket space closing bracket semicolon, then what is that? The statement is, what is the statement? Echo service is running. That means service is running. Elif, what is that? The same concept. Here, copy this. The status active, right? Inactive. Inactive closing bracket semicolon, then it will write the print values echo service is stopped, else maybe the final statement echo service status is unknown. So this is the condition I'm writing here. Vim service status dot sh insert paste Now you can run the script. So what is the message it's showing? Service status is unknown. So the service status is unknown, inactive, because of is some problem. Even the script also some problem is there that we need to check. So what is the problem in the script? Can you look at here? What is the problem?
Third line, there is no condition.
Sorry,
Third line, there is no condition.
third line,
There is no condition.
there is no
Condition after.
condition. So after the status, we are not given the double quotes, right? That's the main problem. Even elif also, status, we are not giving the double quotes. So this is a script problem. We can take, I'll open in the notepad. You can take this. Put here. Now I can put here. So now everything looks good. Copy. Okay, let's say I can directly change this. Escape, save and quit. So what is the again message is coming? Inactive. Service status 3 and 5. So some unexpected error is there. So we need to identify it. What is the unexpected error? So I think here we need to give some space. Okay. We can check this. Again, some more error. I think some error is there. Inactive unexpected operator. Service status shell 3. Inactive unexpected operator. 5. Inactive unexpected operator. Maybe, I think so. Maybe the service is stopped. So the value will be written. So it is not showing any error for the commands. Okay. So the final service status is showing is unknown. Okay. I'm also not sure. So probably the correct answer is showing here. But these two things, why it is showing here, that's a very big question. Okay. సో ఇందులో ఇది చూపిస్తున్నది ఎందుకని అర్థం కావట్లేదు. మేబీ దాని యొక్క స్టేటస్ ఇన్యాక్టివ్ అని చెప్తుందా అనుకుంటున్నా. మైట్ బి. So the service status is 3 and 5. So service status 3, 5 means 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the two areas it will be showing. But the script, everything is correct only. Even output also correct, but there's a two additional information is showing. Might will be returning some like that. Okay. So this is a way if elif else will be displaying once you run the script. Okay. This will help in the real-time environment. We can operate. So any kind of services it is running or not running. So what is the status? Suppose if the service status is unknown, so we can indicating that the server is stopped condition. So service is stopped means might be server is running, service is stopped, server is running, service is running means server is active. Such kind of things we can uh, identify. So by using this kind of scripts. Okay. So let's move on to the next concept, test command. The next command is, the scenario is test command and square bracket. So what is the use of this test? So generally the test will be the both the are equivalent are written true. So 5 equals to 5, 10 equals to 10. So such kind of values, we will use that a test command. So there are used evaluate expressions. The test command are square bracket used with the conditions whether it is equal or not. So for that reason, we will be using it. Suppose in real-time environment, suppose there is a password file which is present in the etc directory. So the password file is available, it is exist in the regular phase, then we need to print the value. So that means the passwords is exist and in the regular file. So we can use such kind of real-time example. This is a way. So this is a password file which is available in the etc, and we are writing the conditions if the file it is available or not. So the file, that means etc password file is exist and regular file. So now the condition will stop. Suppose if the password file is not there, it will show the empty line. It will show the empty line. So let's write here. Copy. Before moving to the server, cd/etc. Now can type ls. Is there any password file is there? Can you please check that? It is there. Okay. I'll go to the root file. So vim test.sh file, I'm creating it. Escape. So the etc password file exists and it is a regular file. So it is mentioned that the file is available. So if the file is not there, it will be showing empty. So for testing whether the file is available or not, suppose you are going to deploy, you are going to download some file. You are going to download some file. So you can give the specific folder is available or not. We can fetch the information like this. Next one is the using comparison operators. What is the comparison operators? So the comparison operators are like this. Equals to, not equals to, greater than, less than, greater than equals, less than equal. Okay. So these are the operators you should remember when you are writing a scripts. These are the operators. Even this is a numeric operators. Generally, this is numeric operators. Okay. There is a string comparison operators also is there. String operators. What are the string operators generally? What are the string operators? This is the one. Equals or equals equals. That means strings are equals. Exclamatory equals. Strings are not equal. Hyphen Z. String is null. Hyphen N. String is not null. So this is the way we will be creating the operators comparisons. Suppose for number comparisons, if you need example, so A equals to 10, B equals to 20. If A is less than B, then echo A is less than B, need to write it. Is that condition is a true or false? Anybody can tell me? A is less than B. A అనేది B కంటే చిన్నది. ఈ స్టేట్మెంట్ కండిషన్ అవునా కాదా? True. Okay. Maybe if I'm giving hyphen GE, okay. So what is the statement it is? It will print or not print?
Not
Sorry?
print.
Not print,
It will
right?
not print.
So that's a false statement, right? That's a false statement. A is a smaller value, B is a higher value. Okay, good. Next, the second one example, string operators example. The string DevOps, if string is a equals to DevOps, then match found. Suppose there's a lot of string values are there. We want to match some value, some field, then you can use the string, some value like a DevOps. The string is equals to. That means strings are equal, exactly equal, match successfully. So then it will show that match found. So in which condition we will use in real-time environment? Suppose the service is Nginx. If the exactly name is matched, yes, match is found. Like that. Next, the last file test operators. File test operators like we have -f, -d, like that. What is the use of it? What is the use of it? -f means file exists and is a regular file. -d directory exists. -e file or directory exist. -r file is readable. -w file is writable. -x file is executable. So this is the example we'll be writing for file test operators. File tester operators. So that's a generic example. You can look at here. File user bin bash. Okay. So this is a user bin bash. This is a file. File equals to user bin bash. If -f file, then echo regular file. So that means -f is there. It will be showing as a regular file. Suppose if it is a -d, the /var log, then it will be showing the var log is a directory. Suppose if it's a log is a directory, okay, d is a directory, it will show. Suppose if a log is a file, what will happen? Suppose log is not a directory, log is a file. So what is the value will print? It will print or it will not print?
It will not print.
It will not print because it is a
Log is a file.
directory. It is a directory. Okay. So sorry, if it is a file. So now here the condition -d is provided. If it is a directory, it will print. If it is not directory, it will not print. Then -e, file or directory existed. -e, it's a file or directory existed. Suppose a dollar file is there. What is a dollar file? What is a dollar file? Meaning user bin bash. User bin bash is a bash is a file, bash is a directory. Which one is the correct answer? I'll show you. You please tell me. cd user bin ls. Where is the bash? Yeah, it is a bash. Tell me. It is a bash is a file or directory.
File, sir.
File, ah? Sure. Ah? So now you can see here. Type ll, go on top, check that bash. Is this directory or file?
File.
It's a file. How you are identified, Narendra? It is a file.
Before D was not there in the group.
Yes, correct. Okay. Before that, if it is showing is a D, it's a directory. It is not showing. That is the reason. Okay. Perfect. Good guess. Then next. So, but my question is, the file is exist. It will come. So -R file is readable. So $file, the file, so the bash file, it is a readable or not? How can you check that? It will readable or not? Tell me. It is a readable or not? It's a bash file is readable or not?
Yeah, readable.
Readable, correct. It's R is showing that readable. The next W is a writable. Yes or no? Yes, it is. RW is there, writable. Then find X, it is executable. So this is a way the file is readable, writable, executable also, that we can check with the file test operators. File tester operators. So these are the very important concept in the module number 4, the conditional statements in shell scripting. If you don't know about the conditional statement, you will not able to write any scripts. Thank you.